Alright, so if you're anything like me, you ask yourself the hard questions. Like, if male and female bettas cannot live together, how do they? Simply because you're near me. Funny, but when you're near me, I'm in the mood. Don't need to be rude, but I'm in the mood for love. So follow me and 2 other fish tubers that are attempting to breed bettas for the first time.
Revolution will not be televised, not be televised. There'll be no rerun, brothers and sisters. The revolution will be live.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Yo, what is up, all you stone cold super fly fish keeping funkadelics? You watching Aqua Funk Aquatics with me, Aqua Funk. And I got myself in a little bit of a pickle. But what's new, right? So listen, for about a year now, Riley from FishKeeping Jamaica has been taunting and bragging and boasting and blah about this beta breeding competition he wanted to have with me and Rob 93. And this is how it all came about. Let me take you back to how this all started. So we was talking, and one fish that we were all talking about that we never bred or we've kept. You know, I don't think Riley has much experience with bettas at all. Now, we're all experienced fish keepers, whatever that's supposed to mean. We've kept fish alive for a while, I guess. I mean, you know, I wouldn't call us experts or anything by that, by no means, but I don't think anybody is there when there's always something to learn. But at any rate, bettas was the only fish that we really didn't specialize, you know, none of us three specialized in, right? So we decided to have a competition because we wanted to have a competition. Bettas was the best one. And I'm easily baitable. I mean, you can pretty much bait me into doing anything. It's not hard to do. If you baited me into something and you feel special, joke's on you. You're just 1 in a million, brother. So, yeah, so we're in this competition, and it started on the 26th. Now, I'm going to put the rules to this competition in my description section. So I urge you to do 2 things. 3 things. One is you got to subscribe and hit the notification bell for Rob93, who has his video out already, and Riley FishKeeping Jamaica. Then read the rules. Keep us honest, because to be honest with you, 100%, those 2 guys are some shady characters. They're sketchy. So I need you to read the rules and keep them honest. You know what I mean? Because they look like they like to cheat. Okay, so here we go. We got ourselves some bettas, right? I got me some bettas. I've had bettas in the past. I've kept them alive. It wasn't something that I studied in depth, though. You know what I mean? So this was a good opportunity to show people out there who've never bred bettas before but are interested in it what to expect. You got 3 different fish keepers, all doing 3 different methods, and you guys can follow along and figure out which one is best for you or which one you're definitely not going to do in case you ever decide to do this. So I got me 3 beautiful dragon bettas, okay? I recently had to tear down my fish room, and I took all the fish to my local LFS where they gave me store credit, and they just happened to have male and female bettas. Originally, I wanted to get me koi. I've always been talking about koi, but I wanted to go with 2 females because from what I understand in my research, just because you have a male and a female, that don't mean the female is going to be particularly, you know, interested in the male. So I wanted to, you know, get 2 because, you know, trying to up my chances. So I was looking for 2 females and 1 male of the same type. That was important to me. I wanted the same type. I didn't want a mixed bloodline. So the kois that they had there, one of the females, they had 2 females, but one of them was looking a little skittish, and I wasn't feeling warm and fuzzy off of that female. So they did have dragon bettas though, which I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? They looked cool. So I went ahead and got those. Now these bettas were really chunky, monkey little stocky things. So I was really happy about that. I had the associate feed them, and the 2 female bettas that rushed to the food first is the ones that I went with. Other than that, they were all identical. These 2 were just a little faster. So that particular pet store has some nice female bettas. The male betta, I took him, and they had him in little cups, and I kind of, you know, shuffled him around in front of the other bettas, and whichever male betta kind of perked up and bucked up, that's the one I went with. So these are my 3 horses right here. These are my guys and gals. And I got them in this 10-gallon you see behind me. As you can see, I already have 2 brine shrimp hatcheries going. That's because I plan on succeeding in this, and, you know, I still live by the 7 P's, perfect prior planning prevents piss poor performance. So I did my research. I went with the method that seemed to be best for me. I didn't want a whole setup and everything because I'm moving, so I needed something that I could move quickly. A 10-gallon tank and 2 things is fine. I made some dividers in there. I'm gonna show you some close-up photos, real-time pictures of what I got. They're really beautiful. I got a sponge filter in there. I got a little heater, and I got a thermometer. The thermometer is reading steady at 78 degrees. Yeah, steady at 78 degrees. I got this light with an LED light thing, and then, you know, I got floating plants in there. Each plant has a small baby glass jar with dirt and a cap of gravel with a random tall plant. I'm going with the natural method. As you can see, the water, it looks like someone top shelved it or upper decored it. And I didn't think I was going to like it because I do have Indian almond leaves in there, and I didn't think I was going to like that brown look, but I kind of like it. I don't know. The way this setup is with the light and the bare bottom and the floating plants, because when it hits through the plants, it gives it a green tint. Then the green and the brown kind of give it like this yellow, and the white and is like a yellowish one, like maybe someone peed in it. I don't know. It just looks kind of neat. You can look at it from here. I like it. I got me some PVC pipes in there, and the PVC pipes, the reason why I have that is because because they can see through these dividers. And if the females were ever getting stressed out because the male, how do you? All right, so I'm back. I had to. I don't know how she's getting through there. When I show you the close up, you're gonna see where I think she's getting through there, but I haven't seen her do it. And check this out. Them two, that male in here and this female here, are really like attracted to each other, you know? Where they're both always just like in each other's faces. The female over here, not so much. The male really doesn't pay her no mind. She doesn't pay him no mind. You know, she's just like, yeah, you know, swipe left type deal. But yeah, the female, and you know what? This is exactly why I got 2. Because this one, actually, the fins on this one is a little bit more even and smooth. And if I had to pick one female, I would have picked her. Because this is a black dragon, that's a black dragon, this is a red dragon. So I would have picked her. And chances are they wouldn't take. So, you know, I'm glad I got the 2 females. That way I won't be here forever trying to... Anyway, where was I? I was talking about my actual setup, okay? I made these things. I made them in the past, and they do fine. I just don't know how she's getting through there. The plan is this. This is the plan, okay? This is the plan. Once I got all these little floating plants, right? Once him and her, when he starts making, he starts making a floating bubble nest, and I feel that they're healthy, because right now we're just in the quarantine phase. I got them all at the same time, so it's a quarantine tank until, you know, it turns into a breeding tank. Once, you know, I feel that they're, you know, pretty good, which I'll give them a week. I mean, they'll do what they're gonna do, you know what I mean? But hopefully, my plan is, you know, after about a week of me just feeding them bloodworms and brine shrimp, but pretty much a strong bloodworm diet. If he's blowing, you know, those bubble nests, which is pretty much air stuck in spit. Tweet. There you go, baby. You like that? I got more. Call me Mr. Loverman. That's how they do, man. It's been working for them, so that's how they do. I know. But anyway, who you looking at like that? This dude be looking at me like he want a piece of me. You want a piece of me? So anyway, once I feel that, you know, they're hot to trot, I'm gonna go ahead and lower this water down to about right here. That's why I have the heater down low. The heater is on this side. I have that down low. I have the sponge filter down low. I have everything down low, and the floating plants, they'll just fall with the water level. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get me a bigger water bottle than this. I'm just using this for an example. And I'm gonna cut it, put some holes in it, and I'm gonna put the female. I'm gonna put this water bottle in this middle section, put the female in there, let them get even closer to each other. And if he's still blowing bubble nests, I am going to let that happen a couple more times. Then I will release her in there, but I will have to supervise because they may not do it. They may not, things may not get, saucy right at the first try. So, I might have to put her in there, take her out, try it again another day, so on and so forth. That's pretty much the plan. Then once I've seen them spawn, and he went ahead and picked up the eggs and put her in the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and remove her and her sister over there, and we're gonna go ahead and put them in another enclosure. And from there, we're gonna see what happens. More than likely, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna try and set aside a separate. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. Right now, I'm in the process of making sure they're healthy, getting them conditioned, and that's where I'm at now. Things might change as far as all that other stuff, but right now, all that's important to me is having them healthy, alive, and making sure she don't keep sneaking over there. You know what I mean? What a little tramp! She's a tart. She's a tart! What's that movie? There was one movie where, what's that one girl? That was in 8 Mile. My daughter's a tramp. My daughter's a tramp! This may not make it into the video, but at any rate, that's where I'm going with that. So far, what do I see that's negative about this setup? What's negative is, well, the female can get into the male's enclosure. What else would I consider a negative? That's it. That's all I can consider. That's all I can see. If this was further away from a water source, I could see where water changes would be a pain in the butt. But because my sink is right on the other side of this counter, that I don't consider that a negative. I am gonna have to, feed the fry live. So a negative would be having to make baby brine shrimp because I hate making baby brine shrimp. Some of the pluses of this, well, it looks cool and it's easily movable. I don't have some humongous setup that's very intricate. I don't have 55-gallon tubs in my backyard like Riley, or I don't have a fish room like Rob. I can put, totes all over the place and nobody's gonna say. I got to have it somewhat reasonably aesthetic because Mrs. Funk Muay Thai is on point. You know what I mean? She come with the elbows. So yeah, listen, I'm really excited about this. Look, I don't know. I don't have any misconceptions that I can that I'm definitely gonna be successful. But I do know if I'm not successful, they're not gonna be successful. That's just how it is. The fact is that people been doing this for a long time. They know their stuff, and we're just doing it as one for a friendly competition, but also it's to show you guys 3 different ways. You may not want to do it after watching us do it. You may be like, you know what? No, I'm not. If I have to do all that, no way. Or you might go, yeah, I could definitely do that. So, it's educational, inspirational. If you ever thought about doing it, keep watching. See if something we do is something you can do, But so far, from all the research that I've done on breeding bettas, big ups to all you betta. I'm gonna say that 5 times. Big ups to all you betta breeders. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, follow me. Watch Rob93. Watch Riley FishKeeping Jamaica. Watch me whip that butt in this competition. And yo, hey, maybe you be the next super beta breeder out there, and you can say, "Funk showed me how to do it." That made me cough. So yo, that's my time, and like always, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your fitness. Oh, so I guess Riley's the front runner, huh? With Rob being the close second. Ain't nobody showing me no love, right? There's a lot of comments being thrown around out there. Let's see what people got to say. Who's up to bat? Who's first? Heath, my man. Surely oh, snap. Really? A guppy to a shark fight, huh? 20. You're gonna lose $20, Heath. You're out $20. Who's next? Jay's Beta. Can't wait. So excited. School who, man? Who's gonna get school? Hey, I'll school you. How about that? Let me see. All right. Let's see. Aqua balls. You know he's gonna win. You know? What? You don't know. No. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's say Nothing against Rob and Funk. Okay. Cat's totally alright. No. I will be victorious. It's just the way it's gonna be. This guy again. Hey. You know for a fact, I know for a fact that you better do a whole video talking about, I'm sorry, Funk, my bad. Who's that? Marty King. I bet you win. You're gonna lose that bet along with Heath. It's a nice message, but no. It's on me. This guy. Somebody take this man's phone away from him. His thumbs are just tired. His thumbs are achy. And now he's kissing up to Rob. Man. Jay. That video's gonna be hot. All RLC. Dude, I thought we was boys. And I ain't even tell nobody about when you got beat up by that old lady. I got one thing to say to all you naysayers. Are you listening?